What's up, guys? I'm back at it again with another video. This time we changed the scenery up a little bit. We're in the park, closer to nature, just a different aesthetic, a better vibe. But I'm gonna get it straight to it. The point of this video, or what I'm gonna be talking about, is the importance of purpose and why everybody should have a greater purpose. Now, what is a purpose? A purpose is absolutely whatever you make out of it. Whatever you decide your purpose is, then it shall be. But the problem is, majority of people don't have a clear purpose. People aren't ambitious. People don't have something greater to seek. They don't have anything that motivates them and dedicates themselves to work on every single day. And because we don't have much purpose, we're filled with many distractions. We're just caught up on social media, the news, partying with our friends, finding some next stimulant because we're incapable of handling our own minds. Many people aren't able to be by themselves. Many people are dependent on stimulus, phones, social media, movies, friends, whatever the case is. And so we just get caught up in these things. Society has grown so soft, and we have everything we've ever wanted in front of us. We have phones. We can literally talk to people across the world. We can literally just communicate. We can buy things. We can just people become millionaires off of YouTube videos on their own phones. Like, we have everything we've ever wanted. Any piece of information that you want to search for, anything you want to find, you can literally find it on the internet. But people don't pay attention to this. People don't use this for good. They just use it for their unclear ambitions. So they're getting caught up on worried about what celebrities are doing, just a bunch of nonsense in the grand scheme of things that are unimportant to them and them being better people. It's not in their belief. It's not even something they think of because they don't have ambition. They don't have purpose. They don't dedicate themselves to something, I had to split it into a different video because I'm kind of freestyling it. Apologies for that. Hopefully, or I will get better. I'll be able to communicate throughout one big clip, but at the moment I don't got it. But to get back into it, I'm gonna tell you my purpose and how my purpose makes me better, and how my purpose is something that keeps me involved. I have a clear-cut ambition, and I know what I want to be in life, and I know exactly what I have to do it, and I'm fully willing to do it. Anyways, my purpose is to be the best version of myself, to evolve and transcend myself by all metrics. In every facet of human existence, I strive to be better. I go to the gym. I want to be as physically imposing as possible. I want to see the strength that my body is capable of. I read books, I read articles, I educate myself, I educate my brain, and I'm very spiritual. I partake in meditation and spiritual practices, so I want to enlighten myself in every metric, to be as physically, the mind, body, and the spirit, to be as possibly great as I can get them to be, to just expand myself and be the best person. And a part of this also is being closer to God. You can kind of tell. So God, believing in God is very important. God is a greater force of good. Many people who believe in God live righteous lives, and they do everything they can to be as close to God as possible. And this is coming from somebody who's been atheist, somebody who's been agnostic, somebody who wasn't really a big believer of religion because of all the sins and all the things that people who label themselves as followers of these religions end up doing. But that's besides the point. God is a force for good. For the atheist, even if you believe God isn't real, you don't have to see it. You don't have to, it's not something that we can tangibly recognize with any of our senses. It's something truly transcendent. But whatever the case is, even if you can't see it, look at what it does to people who choose to follow it. These people who dedicate themselves to God and being better people and pursue God every day are great people, and they live great lives. So even if you can't see it, smell it, hear it, sense it, just thinking about it leads them to do these things. It has to be real to some aspect. So being somebody who wasn't religious and recently converted to Islam, I think I have a good perspective on it. I could really tell you something interesting about it. I think my point of view is so interesting. That's why I'm here speaking to you guys. But pursuing God and trying to be a better person aligns perfectly with wanting to be the best version of yourself. attach yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically to your craft, and you become a specimen.